Welcome to the Steve Ames Show with guitarist Sandy Renda, pianist Mike Yanuzzi, and my special guest, singer Paul Daniels. And now, on with the show. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Get you and keep you in my arms evermore. Leave all your lovers weeping on a faraway shore. Out on the briny with a moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. Out on the briny with a moon big and shiny, melting your heart of stone. I'd love to get you on a slow boat to China, all to myself alone. On a Slow Boat to China, written by Frank Lesser. Now, here are two musicians who just took a slow boat to New Jersey. At the guitar, Sandy Renda. And at the piano, Mike Yanuzzi. Here we are, taping outdoors on the front lawn of my home in Park Place in beautiful Springfield, New Jersey. We opened up the show with On a Slow Boat to China, and now we change locations to New Orleans with this song written by Eddie DeLange and Louis Alter. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong, the feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away. Miss the moss-covered vines, the tall sugar pines, where mockingbirds used to sing. And I'd like to see the lazy Mississippi a-hurrying into spring. Oh, the moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more, I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Oh, the moonlight on the bayou, a Creole tune that fills the air. I dream about magnolias in June, and soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans when that's where you left your heart? And there's something more. I miss the one I care for more than I miss New Orleans. Sandy Renda, Mike Ganuzzi, welcome to the great outdoors here at my home in Park Place in Springfield, New Jersey. How do you like this, Sandy?
Beautiful setting. It always is in the summer.
Isn't it
really
nice?
Nice to be around here.
And we're especially blessed today because of the nice breezy weather.
That's really something. This is our third or fourth outing with the band and so on, and then with you. And it's amazing that the humidity was low. And the temperature went down. That's, 3 out of 4 was really good. In fact, I think all 3 or 4 that we did do outside really turned out beautifully.
And where were your outdoor shows this summer?
One was at Calandras, a couple of Calandras, and one of the feasts we did. And those nights were absolutely beautiful, really, as far as the temperature.
And where was the other one?
I think it was 2.
The feast, the feast and Calandras.
Calandras, 3 of them. There were
and
3
where
of
was
them.
the feast?
Belleville.
In Belleville.
Belleville.
Very nice.
Beautiful. It was a great night, really. That sun for this time of year, especially the heat wave we just had.
Yes, we really lucked out today.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some very good news about our producer, director, Jerry Schoenthal, and his wife, Carolyn. They have become grandparents.
Yay!
Let's hear it for Jerry Schoenthal and Carolyn. They have a new baby grandson who was born on July 1st in California.
Nice.
And his first name is Henry. Good. And his second name is Aaron.
Wow.
So he's Henry Aaron Wade Schoenthal, living in California. So let's hear it for the new baby and the new grandparents. Isn't that good news? I want to welcome some very special guests who are both in the audience tonight. Flo and Kay Lyman. Let's hear it for Flo and Kay.
Here. Hey, Flo and Kay.
Flo and Kay are twins. They are twins from Island, New Jersey, and they are the only savant twins in the world. So that's very, very impressive. And they came here today with our good friends Walter and Audrey Plesney, and we thank them all for being here. Let's hear it again for Flo and Kay. And Sandy, what's the big number for tonight?
This one's a great one, a great jazz, bluesy funk one by Hugo Santa Maria.
There you go.
Right? Okay.
Close enough.
Close enough.
For jazz.
Herbie Hancock made a very popular keyboardist, and we're going to try it tonight. It's called Watermelon Man.
Let's hear it for Sandy
baby.
and Mike. Please welcome a good friend of the Steve Ames Show who's been visiting my show for 19 years with his tribute to Elvis Presley. Let's hear it for Paul Daniels.
Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Well, sister, all you do all your business is done. Well, I dated your big sister, and I took her to a show. I went for some candy, home came Jim Dan, and I snuck right out the door. Little sister, don't ya? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you hear me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, all you do all your ways at the dawn. Every time I see your sister, well, she's got somebody new. She's mean and she's evil like the little old boy who gets to try my love with you. Well, sister, don't ya? Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you hear me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, all you do all your ways at the dawn. Well, I used to pull your pigtails and paint your turtle. You've been growing, baby, it's been showing from your head down to your toes. Well, sister, don't ya? Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you get me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run, and you run, and you run, and you run. Little sister, don't you do all your business to done? Little sister, don't you do what your business to done? One more. Little sister, don't you do what your business to done? Oh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Paul Daniels, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank
it's
you.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you very much.
And we all love that song, Little Sister.
Yeah, that was recorded in 1962. It was a top 10 hit for Elvis. Did very well.
And that's one of your favorites.
Yeah, and he did it in his concerts, too. He would
Yes.
do it. Yeah, yeah.
How many Elvis songs do you do?
Woo, it's hard. Give me time, I'll learn any of them. It's hundreds and hundreds
Really?
that he did. It depends if you want something from the 50s, from the 60 era, the movie era, or the concert era.
About how many songs did Elvis record?
Oh, it's such a plethora that it's hard to... I know it's 30-some gold records,
Yes,
#1 hits.
That's right.
But to put them all, I don't know, because they still keep doing
Reissues.
Yeah, so it's hard to keep track.
That's great. And how long have you been doing your Elvis tribute shows?
Ooh, oh, it's been a long time, baby, as they would say. I'd say since the early 80s. Early 80s I started, and I wish those tracks came out back then, because I'd have a lot more money in my pocket.
Well, that's
right
before
now.
CDs. We
That's
had
right.
cassette tapes in
Yeah,
those
yeah,
days.
Yeah.
So you used to go out with cassette
And I would
tapes.
sit in with bands and do shows with bands then.
That's right. Talking about bands, how do you like performing
Oh,
with Sandy
man,
and Mike?
It's always a pleasure.
Aren't they terrific? Let's hear it
They're
for Sandy
great.
and Mike. They are terrific.
I mean, we rehearse, we do it 1, 2, 3. You have a great staff. You have Jerry, and it's always a pleasure to come here.
Absolutely.
And I want to thank you, because there's not many venues where people can come and showcase their talent. And you've been very good to me, and very, very good to many other talents. And I want to thank you.
Well, it's
for
my
helping
pleasure.
me and the others.
You're very welcome. You know, we've been doing this show now for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
We celebrated our 25th anniversary last November with Uncle Floyd,
Oh boy,
who was our very first guest. And you
one of
have
the
been coming.
funniest guys.
I love Uncle Floyd. You have been coming on our show for 19 of our 25
Yeah.
years.
And so to make it different, I figured I'd wear Elvis's karate outfit. And Joe Esposito said, Elvis did everything in excess. Here's a karate gi. He had kick pleats on it, ribbons, an extra long belt, and his initials on the back. So Elvis, even when he did karate, he was He had a swagger.
And what are the origins of Elvis wearing a karate outfit?
Well, he studied karate in the Army, and he continued. And what happened was, when he started performing live again, he took his suits modified from a karate suit. Bill Berlew did all his suits, and they were modified from karate outfits.
Did he wear this outfit in any of his movies?
No, but if you YouTube Elvis and karate, this exact suit, he did a performance, a demonstration, July 4th, 1973 at a dojo. And if you YouTube Elvis and karate, this actual suit will come up.
Very nice. Yeah. And how did you get this suit? Specially made for you?
Specially made, and I had things embroidered on the back, and it's a kick because it's a little different. I figure I'll come out and do something a little different for you.
Very nice. Do you have a website?
Yes. Well, it's gigmasters.com/Paul Daniels.
Give that out once more.
Gigmasters.com/Paul Daniels. I'd like to give my email. It's Paul D. Elvis, D as in Daniels, Paul D. Elvis at AOL.com.
One more time.
Paul D. Elvis at AOL.com.
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice. What's your next number for us tonight?
I'm going to end with Elvis's signature song, one of his most popular songs. It's from the movie Blue Hawaii, and Blue Hawaii is one of the most beautiful movie soundtracks that you will ever hear. And that was back in 1961.
Is that your favorite Elvis film?
You know, it's one of them. It's one of them. That's his best musical.
Yes.
I mean, it's just tremendous.
Memorable songs.
It holds up today. And on CD, if you hear it on a great system, it's just beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
Well, we look forward to hearing you sing the song.
Well,
Let's hear it from my good friend Paul Daniels.
Thank you very much. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Yeah. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something I'm meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Play it, son. Yeah. Falling in love with you. Yeah. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Take it on, baby. For I can't help falling in love with you.
I'd like to sing a couple of songs now from the great days of vaudeville. One of the great names of vaudeville was Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards was not only a songwriter, but he was also a discoverer of talent. He discovered such kids in vaudeville as Eddie Cantor, Walter Winchell, Georgie Jessel, Georgie Price, and Lila Lee. Here's a song Gus Edwards wrote the music to with lyrics by Will Cobb. I'd buy up every schoolhouse in the nation. I'd write upon the blackboard big and clear. Instead of one, there will be 2 vacations. Each vacation 6 months, twice a year. There wouldn't be no school when it was raining. I'd let you stay at home when it was fair. You'd have free soda fountains, say I'd build you ice cream mountains if I was a millionaire. I'd buy up every schoolhouse in the nation. I'd write upon the blackboard big and clear. Instead of one, there will be 2 vacations. Each vacation 6 months, twice a year. There wouldn't be no school when it was raining. I'd let you stay at home when it was fair. You'd have free soda fountains, say I'd build you ice cream mountains if I was a millionaire. Well, that's our show for tonight. Let's hear it for Sandy Renda, Mike Yanuzzi, and our very special guest, Paul Daniels. And I also want to mention that my mother, Josette, is in the audience, and my mother will be celebrating her birthday on July 27th. So a happy birthday to my mother, right there in the audience. And we close off our show with another vaudeville standard, the ever-popular Smiles. There are smiles that make us happy. There are smiles that make us blue. There are smiles that steal away the teardrops as the sunbeams steal away the dew. There are smiles that have a tender meaning that the eyes of love alone can see. But the smiles that fill my life with sunshine are the smiles that you give to me. There are smiles that make us happy. There are smiles that make us blue. There are smiles that steal away the teardrops as the sunbeams steal away the dew. There are smiles that have a tender meaning that the eyes of love alone can see. But the smiles that fill my heart with sunshine are the smiles that you gave to me. Good night.